What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is White Gamer. And did EA miss with the leveling system this year? Now, most of you guys will never hit max level, if I'm being honest, guys, because it is such a grind this year to hit max level. I do want to show you guys a community poll of a couple of minutes from now, and you guys will be shocked how many people aren't even max level. But guys, I think this year, majority of the people will not hit max level in at least one of the builds because how hard it is to level up. Now, don't get me wrong, there is consumables to help people level up, but you got to keep two things in mind. One, some people may not have enough coins to buy these consumables. Two, some people might not have money to buy FC points to buy consumables. So, even though they did add consumable this year to speed up the leveling, guys, it is very, very hard. We're going to use my boss as an example because my boss was my first and only build that I did legit without using consumables until the last couple of levels, until the new levels that we got back in December. So I'm going to show you guys some stats here. So we played 290 matches with my boss. My boss is my main archetype, right? Take away 10 games of those. 10 of those games, I was just messing around in drop-ins. I was already max level. So it took me roughly 280 games, roughly, to hit level 75 with this build. And the first 50 levels were legit. So for the first 50 levels, it took me like 130, 140. And then it took me another 120, 130 with some consumables to finally max it out. So guys, that just shows you how much time you need to put into one archetype in order to max it out. Now, we get new levels every season. We are going to get a new level very soon, guys. So just be patient. People get so impatient. EA will add more levels. Level 75 is not the max level. We're going to get more levels. You got to give it time. Keep in mind, a lot of people did get the game, so they want to give the time for those people to somehow catch up a little bit. But, guys, the leveling this year is very, very hard. And don't get me wrong, some people like the grind and some others don't. This year you're forced to basically just focus on pro clubs or ultimate team. This year I think EA but made a decision for either you focus on one game mode or you focus on the other. And I'm assuming if you're watching this video, you either are a hardcore pro clubs player or you're a casual. That means that you only play maybe let's say four hours a week. That's like the bare minimum. You might have school, you might have work, you might get to play an hour and a half at most. And that won't even give you enough to level up even 2 levels. That's not counting the consumables. That's not including if you use your consumables. That's if you're just doing it, playing the game normally, guys. But on the other hand, you have people that do like the grind, Every season we get new levels. That brings in way more players back into the game, whether you believe it or not, guys. A couple of days ago, the game peaked at the highest that I've seen it. And it was almost at 400,000 people playing the game. Then that can do to a lot of things. New levels, well, not new levels, but level 75. People get in the game for the holidays. But even before the holidays, guys, this game has been averaging around 300,000 players daily, guys. So, on one hand, you have people that saying the leveling system and leveling up is hard, which it is. Guys, it's hard. It's hard to level up, especially if you guys seen my streams where we're grinding all these archetypes. It's not easy. It's literally a job having to level up all these. And the main reason I level them all up is so I can bring these builds for you guys. And then on the other hand, you have, the people that like the grind. And, players are coming back for a reason. Now, guys, I want to go over to the desktop and show you guys the poll that we ran. The poll that we ran almost 2 weeks now. This is actually the most voted poll. Again, guys, thank you guys so much for always voting on these polls. I appreciate you guys a lot. So I asked the question, how many archetypes have you guys completed or maxed out level 75? For now, max level 75 is the highest. We had 42% said none. We had 36% said one, that they have one archetype maxed out. Then we had 90% said 2 to 4 archetypes maxed out. And then we had a very, very, very small percentage say 5 or more. Now, obviously, this is not a big sample, guys. 2,000, it's not a big sample, but, 2,000 is a good amount of people, guys. 2,000, it's not a stadium or nothing like that, but it can be like 5, 7 university classrooms, or probably more than that. So, yeah, guys, this is a good example. And even if you go on Reddit, and people are complaining how hard it is to level up. This is a good example to show you that not everyone is maxed out, and not everyone will max out their pro eventually, guys, because we're gonna keep getting new levels as the year goes on, as the game cycle goes on, and some people are gonna fall behind if you're not playing every day or if you're not playing consistently clubs. So let's read some of the top comments. This guy said, "Bro, I don't have unlimited time." That goes back to the point, guys. Not everyone's gonna have time to play the game. Thank God for consumables. All 4 midfielders, 3 forwards, and 3 marauder. This guy has, I think, a lot of archetypes maxed out, but that's a rare scenario where people have it. Now, this leveling shit is so bad. I just came back from Black Ops 7. He was level 50 when the game first came out, and now to get to level 75, it'll take a crazy amount, like 200 games. It won't take him 200 games to go from 50 to 75. It'll take you a little bit less. Obviously, your match rating is very important, and if you're using consumables and not, it takes so much longer. He has school until 8 till 3. Let's see what other people are saying. They're just talking about their builds. Some people have 2, but guys, the majority of the people just have 1, man. 43 saying no and 36 saying yes. 1 clearly shows they completely messed up the leveling system for the builds. And yeah, guys, obviously EA, they're not always gonna please everyone. It's impossible to please everyone in a video game, but they can always try to find a balance. And I think I said this in my last video that we talked about leveling. I think what they should do next year is for FC 27, because this is the first year we ever had this, archetypes. What they should do is, if I'm working on my finisher, for example, right, and I only have my finisher unlocked, as I'm leveling up my finisher, I also get some sort of percentage that goes to my magician and target. So depending on which category, forward, midfielder, defender, goalkeeper, I have unlocked as my first archetype or whatever, I get a little XP go on to the other ones. I mean, you're still gonna have to play the game. Maybe they can give maybe they should boost the XPs a little bit or have double XP. We used to have double XP last year. I don't think we're gonna get it this year because EA is gonna want people buying consumables. But guys, let me know how many archetypes you guys have maxed out. Let me know if you like the leveling system, guys, because even though a lot of people don't have the builds maxed out, maybe not right now, but the game is averaging around 300,000 players every day almost, which is the most we've ever had in this game mode. So let me know what you guys think, guys. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.